Hello guys, welcome to day 4 of this 7-day journey in which we are covering West Sikkim. Obviously in the previous videos you have seen how we reached NJP, and from then we took a car ride through the mountains to Namchi, and after that we reached Ravangla, where we are right now in a place called the Barfang Retreat. Just wanted to show you how beautiful is this place. I'm having a cup of tea, and now in the backdrop you can see these beautiful mountains. The sky is clean as blue and the sun is shining, and right at the top of the peak you can see it has snowed there. The sun is out, and here are our cottages. That's the cottages. They have 3 cottages here. Right in one of the cottages we stayed, and there are 3 cottages. We stayed at this cottage for a couple of days. And now today we are heading to Koluk. It's a pity that we have to leave because it's such a beautiful place. I would recommend, if you're coming to Ravangla, stay at this place called Barfang Retreat. It's a bit isolated and you have to travel, but it's worth it. So today's episode will be, in this episode you will see our journey to Koluk, and throughout this journey we'll have some of the sightseeing. So you will see that sightseeing also, and the episode will end just at the hotel or the resort in Koluk. I hope you will like it. Watch it till the end. Our journey to Koluk began through these beautiful roads. As you can see, the mountain Kanchenjunga kept following us. We had 5 scheduled stops on our way to Koluk. Our first stop was the Kiriteshwar temple in the small town of Lipshik. The Kiriteshwar Mahadev temple is a Hindu temple identified to be a Hindu pilgrimage site which is located at Lake Ship, West Sikkim, along the banks of river Rangit. This river has many episodes of the Mahabharata attached to it. The temple is also known as the Kiriteshwar Mahadev Than by the Kiriti people, or simply known as the Shiv Mandir. To get inside the temple, you have to get across this river. The main attraction of the temple are the festival of the Bala Chaturdashi, which is observed in November-December every year, and the Shivratri, also known as Mahashivratri, which falls in the month of February or March every year. There are other temples dedicated to Lord Ram and Durga can be found here, making it an important pilgrimage destination for Hindus. Now, from a temple, we move to a monastery. This monastery is called as the Pemyangtse Monastery. Interestingly, our driver was a monk at this very same monastery. This monastery is located near the famous town of Pelling in the northeastern part of Sikkim. This is 110 kilometers west of the state capital Gangtok. Planned and designed and founded by Lama Latsun Chempo in 1647, it is one of the oldest and premier monasteries of Sikkim, also the most famous in Sikkim. Originally started as a small lakhang, it was subsequently enlarged during the reign of the third Chogyal Chakdor Namgyal and Kenchen Rolpai Dorji in the year 1705 and consecrated by the third Latsun Chempo Dzonggen Jigme Pao in the year 1710. The monastery follows the Nyingma order of Tibetan Buddhism and controls all other monasteries of that order in Sikkim. The monks of this monastery are normally chosen from the Bhutias of Sikkim. These are the inside visuals of the Pemyangtse Monastery. Have a good look at what you can see. These statues, these designs, these pillars, these colors, which are in plenty, defines Buddhism, defines the fine rituals, the fine philosophies behind this religion. As we head out of the monastery, the mountain Kanchenjunga keeps on looking at us. We move to our next destination, which is the skywalk located in Pelling, and for that we had to go through this town. The visuals will show you the beautiful town of Pelling and of course a cute looking petrol pump. Have you seen a petrol pump in the mountains? I bet you haven't. If I am right, then have a good look at it, because it's not every day that you go and see a petrol pump in the mountains. We are now standing at the Pelling Skywalk. If you have vertigo, then I suggest that you don't visit this place. The transparent glass beneath your leg makes sure that it gives you an illusion of hanging in the air. The view from the bridge is obviously breathtaking. To reach the skywalk, you have to get to a certain height from where the skywalk begins. So for that, you have to take the stairs. As you make your way through the stairs, you see across the mountain Kanchenjunga. Clear skies made our day because we had a clear sight of this huge mountain. If walking on a skywalk has been on your bucket list, then it's time to strike it off. Welcome to Pelling Skywalk. This is India's first skywalk. Located around 2.5 kilometers from Pelling and located at a height of 7,200 feet above sea level, the skywalk is surrounded by the snow-capped Himalayas and overlooks the marvelous 137 feet tall statue of Chandrasekhar and the stairs that lead up to it with golden prayer wheels on both sides. Visitors can also get a panoramic view of the Teesta and the Rangit rivers. The skywalk remains open from 8 am to 5 pm. I then headed for the statue and the temple that's beneath this humongous statue. It might look easy from here, but it wasn't. The sun was beating down, the sky was clear, and I was almost sun-baked, as you can see from these visuals. Meanwhile, I reached upstairs and I took a good look from how the thing looks right from the top. You too have a close look. Then we entered the temple itself. Just like any other monastery, Buddhist temples that we visited in this tour, it looks almost the same. Maybe a Buddhist can tell me the difference. But one thing was common, they all were very elegant. On our way out, we are again greeted by Mount Kanchenjunga, this time looking even more beautiful under the bright sunshine. Now it's time to head down. If you're coming here, stay very prepared. Look at the roads. After that treacherous terrain, we made sure that we take a little break just to give some refreshment to our driver who was driving us constantly. And then we stumbled upon this beautiful looking, cozy restaurant. Located in the middle of nowhere, the owner of this restaurant used to be a driver. But then the lockdown happened and she lost her job. Now she's operating this little restaurant where we had some great tea. After these destinations, our next two destinations were quite small. One was known as the Dentam Valley Viewpoint. And the other, the Change waterfalls. Then we reached the final destination of the day called Sing Shore Suspension Bridge. Unlike the previous two, this spot was huge and it's going to take us some time to explore this place. Although some sources have its height at 200 meters, the Sing Shore Suspension Bridge is probably not much over 100 meters. The main span, however, is approximately 200 meters. There has been talk of putting a permanent bungee operation on the bridge, but its remote location in the mountains of West Sikkim will make that unlikely to happen. The Sing Shore Suspension Bridge is the highest bridge in Sikkim and the second highest bridge in the Asian subcontinent with over 100 meters in height. The view from the bridge is overwhelming, with the sight of beautiful waterfalls and breathtaking views of green hillsides. Now, on our way to Kuluk, we lost our way and we almost headed towards the opposite direction 30 kilometers extra. Therefore, it took almost 90 minutes to reach our hotel known as the Ghonde Village Resort. By the time we reached there, it was already evening and it was pitch dark. But all our stress was gone when we were welcomed in this traditional Sikkimese way. located right at the edge of a mountain. The Khonde Village Resort is a 3-star hotel and makes sure that its guests have a great look at Mount Kanchenjunga. We made sure that they give us the top floor room, for which we have to pester them from almost 2 weeks ago. Hi guys, just reached Koluk. As you have figured out by now that we have lost our way. We had lost our way, and that's why we got late for a couple of hours. Just checked in to this resort called as the Khonse Village Resort, the Khonde Village Resort. In this video, you have seen the sightseeing that we did across Pelling, which includes skywalk, a number of viewpoints as well. And tomorrow we'll go and go around looking around this town and the good sights that are available across this place called as Koluk. So stay tuned, there will be more videos coming. Hope you have liked it.